So I'm going to show you some really good spots to place your spray paints as Veronica. It's kind of like my other video, just I made it for hiding them and just escaping the killer. So you use a lot less stamina there if you just do that than if you were to run. Like, look. That's more stamina than just to skate, so. I also chose this spot because, well, it's really good because it pushes the spray paint rectangle kind of through the wall so that you can skate. Well, the killer would have to use a lot of stamina or waste one of their stronger abilities to break the spray paint, or they can waste stamina catching up to you. You can use this one while looping this wall so that you can easily escape in the middle, or they can waste stamina breaking it, or a special ability which would also let you gain stamina, and yeah, it's really good. I was just thinking, ooh, what if you can get your spray paint through the wall here? And I was like, this is insane because it actually went through the wall. And this is probably one of the best spray paints you can have because they have to waste a lot of stamina to get to breaking the spray paint while you're escaping. At this bush, you can hide your spray paint behind it, and it's really good, especially if you have like a red one where it's really hard to see and it blends in with the map a bit. So then you can just jump away while the killer has to spend more stamina getting there and just doesn't know where it is. And there's another one right here where it sticks through the wall. And you can use this spray paint for easily escaping if you can't get up the stairs. If you're up the stairs, you can use that one I showed you earlier to get up. And then you can also use this one to jump on top of here and waste the killer's time by a lot. So I placed these spray paints and thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So you can basically jump along this fence, and then you can get up to the next spray paint spot, which I also already put this one. My attempts while I wasn't recording were much better, but you can basically like hug the wall and then just, yeah, you can just continue jumping on there. You've probably seen this before a lot. And then there's this one, which is clipped through the wall. Sorry if you can't find these. That one was behind the wall. So right here, it's hard for the killer to see this one. And if you're looping this structure, you can easily use this one just to get over those fences. And yeah, it's really good. Honestly, I think this is one of the best spray paint spots you can have on this map. Not just because it sticks through the wall, but also because you can use it to jump over here and save stamina. You can use it while you're inside of the building to jump over and force the killer to waste stamina while breaking it, and it's just hard for the killer to break. Okay, so this is a really good spot because it sticks through the wall a lot, like a lot. And I messed up a few times, but because I hit the cash register, but you can jump over this and force the killer to waste so much stamina just trying to get up there. I think I got it once, yeah, so this is a really good spray paint spot. Personally, I put spray paint here every single time just because, just look at what you can do. See, you can jump through and basically use the killer door. And then you can jump all the way to our next spray paint spot, which is just right in this corner. It's hard for the killer to see. And if you get like the slasher spray paint color, you can easily use this. It sticks through a bit of the crates, so you can use that to hide it from them, and they have to waste stamina, like a lot of stamina. And then it can also get you to our next spray paint spot, which it took me a few attempts to get right, but I think you can see the vision. So look at this. The spray paint goes out here. The killer has to waste stamina just to get down there to break it. And it's just so OP. I'm guessing the hitbox would let them break it through here, but there's probably a way to not have it broken through there, so it's really good. This one's okay. I was just fooling around and I found this. Like, the killer can easily break it, but if you're looping this, it gives a really quick, easy hit on the jump and stuff, so you can easily get around the map and stuff with this one, so yeah, that's good. And then, if you don't want to use that one, you can go right here with a spray paint, and if you can guess, it clips onto the stairs, right? It goes all the way through them. So you can just use that to get all around the map. There are a few more. I think this brings us to one of them, and it does. Right around here. You can put a spray here. The killer has to waste stamina going around the thing, or they can waste time using an ability and waste that ability. And then you can SK8 or skate all the way back. If you don't like this one, wipe it. And then there's one more. You can do this one on literally any one of these rooms. But I just chose this one because I wanted to get a pink one so it would blend in. And then you can also use this, like I'm using it, to grind out battery without going on gens. So yeah, it's a really good spot. So you can spawn really close to this one, and then you can use this to easily get away from the killer. They have to waste stamina getting into this crack. Sometimes they might not even know that you can get in there and think you're a hacker, but you can hit the walls, and then you can get to your next spray paint spot, which is just right here. So you're gonna go here, you're gonna place your spray paint here. I was thinking about placing it here, but then I decided not to, just for the extra distance out, and make it harder for the killer to see it. But it goes through the wall. One of my friends showed me this one, and yeah, you can use it. It's just I'm not the best V player. The only reason I'm playing V is because I'm trying to grind her to max level. Also, she's just kind of fun. I think you guys probably know this area on the map, but there's this spray paint that I can place here. If you don't want to do that trash can one, you can look like you're cornered, and then you can use phase or bumper, or use phase. Or you can use bumper and then phase, and then SK8 or skate, and then just easily escape the killer. And yeah, that's it for this spray paint. So there's this one here, this part of the map. I think, just a tip for V, get spray paints in different thirds of the map. So decide a third of the map and then put a spray paint there. Or if there are good looping spots, place spray paints there. And then, yeah. I'm not going to show you guys how to get your spray paint up here, but you probably already know how to. This is bannable, so don't do this in a public server, and yeah. There's this spray paint here, which just goes through the wall. It'll waste 10 stamina of the killer, so it's not the best, but it's pretty good. So you can go through the wall and then use the spray paint. I consider this 1/3 of the map that you should put it in, and yeah. This is the next spray paint spot. You can spray paint here. If you get a purple one, that would be really good, or the V one, and yeah, you can just use this one and hit that wall, and yeah, it's really good. Later in this map, I found some really cool spots. This is our next spot, just right here. When you place this one, it'll go all the way over here, so you can hit off of there and then jump around. The next one I'm going to is really good. Look over here. So, I'm placing a spray paint here. This one is so overpowered. Look at that. And you can expand on that. Just look at how powerful this is. Look at that. Maybe you could even hit that tree. That would just be insane. This is such a powerful spray paint spot. And it gets you to this one. So just use this so much. It's so good. There's a really good hiding place for a spray paint around here. I just saw this, so look at that. Just look at how powerful that could be. They have to get into a crack, and it gets 1/3 of the stairs. And then you can jump around to the spray paint spot up there or there. You could jump around to any of your spray paint spots, like this one, or the one up the stairs. It's unimaginably OP. That's how good Veronica is. But only if you have a stamina advantage. That's why I think you should have a maximum of 10 seconds skating, and it should only take half your stamina. I feel like that would be really cool. And you can regain stamina by, well, jumping. And if you hit a wall, you're out still. But, yeah. I think that's what they should do with V. Now let's get back on topic. This is the next one. This is the first spot, and it's just really good. Barely anyone ever checks this. People have to wait so much stamina to get here, and then you can just be away. I'm really bad at using the spray paint spot, so you guys are probably better at using the spray paint spot than me. Right here, you know how I'm stepping in the slowness? It'll slow down the killer. You can use anyone here, but I tried to get the bookworm because it had green on it, so it would blend in the best. See, the bookworm. So it'll blend in the best with the grass kind of that's covering it, and it's just so helpful. Look at this. You can barely see it. And now there is this spot. Try to hide it in the rock as much as you can. The spawn symbol works best for this. But just look. It's beautiful. You can just go there, and then the killer's never getting you. If they want to destroy that, they can, but then they have to get slowed, and then you've already made it happen. So you can put a spray paint right here, and then watch. I had to cut because I accidentally failed, but jump, and then you're over there. Only really use this in LMS, though. You can put one here or on the other side of here, and then pretty much just jump around. I failed something here really badly. You can jump over this, but I failed really bad. This is one of my favorite spray paint spots because just look. Just watch this. So, skate over. Bam. You're over it. And then, look at this. You can get onto the other side if you're cornered in here. I think every V main knows about this spot. But it's still one of the best spots. I took the long route to get back because I thought I was killer. Because I am Draco Boxer. V. And then I went in here, and then, watch. It goes through the wall. There are more like that, but I'm not going to show them because they're not as good. Then there's this spot. Also, just to tell you, I did this all on a private server, and I had absolutely no clue where most of these were. You can put one here, and then it's hidden, and the killer has to waste stamina to break that. But, yeah, this one's really cool. You can do more stuff with it, but this is just a little bit. This is another spray paint spot. You spray paint right here. And then it goes through the wall like you want them all to do. You can do this inverted, but, yeah, you can just jump here. This is my favorite spray paint spot that I'm going to show you guys. Right around here. So, just wait a bit. I'm just going to run because I don't want to cut it because I'm a bit lazy right now. So you place a spray paint right here in this area where Builderman can place stuff. Like a dispenser and a sentry and that stuff. Where the killer has to waste a lot of time. But you can still use it without getting poisoned. And it's just so good. And you can jump all the way over here with it. You'll get damaged, but you can place one on this invisible wall right here. And it's just watch. Killer has to run on poison. And they have to waste time breaking it if they want to survive. Get there easily. You're halfway across the map by the time they've broken it. It's insane. So you can place one here. I think literally everybody knows about this one. But just see for yourselves. It goes through the wall. Pretty average, right? You can jump on that. I failed that miserably. Let me just try that again in 1 second. Jump. Jump. You can jump on that tree for extra air time. Getting over here, you can watch. You can put one right there. And this is just OP because the killer wastes 30 minutes breaking it. And you hit that tree, and you hit there. And this will bring us to our next spray paint spot. So you have to be up against this wall, and it goes on a diagonal downwards. Look at this. Look at it. Look, it's so good. It's just so good.